Okay, let's get back to it. Once I get my chat set up. There we go. All right. Nope. Um, so where am I with this? I'm on, I guess, doing this outfit's textures. Probably means I'm going to have to drag my tablet over here for drawing. All right, so wait, did I feel like I probably already exported the texture file, or not texture, but the mesh file? Um, it did. Did it include the body? View, import, FBX. All right. No, it did not include the body. Let's include the body. Wait a minute. All right, so I've already done the body. Let me open up Substance. Open recent files. Body. All right, then the next question. Can I add more mesh to a project? Import resources. Add resource. Let me make it so this. Oh, I didn't realize Nikkei was up. There we go. Substance. You need to be smaller. Hmm. Um. All right. Let me give me a minute to figure out if I can just add more. Good evening. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat for a second. Getting started, so still, figuring out where I left off and where to begin. Substance, import, mesh. Import mesh to an existing project. Um, all right, so fine. So it says re-import mesh. Does that mean I need to re-export? You know what? Let's turn everything off. That doesn't need to be on right now. Select all. Let me export FBX. Let's just let me duplicate that real quick. Copy, paste. There's now a copy, so we save it as that. All right, now if I go back over to Substance, I re-import mesh. All right. So I guess that works. Okay, so what is my next step? Bake mesh maps. I don't think I need to. UV maps are already set up. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to pull my tablet over here for a lot of this, or at least I can pull substance to my main monitor. We'll put Blender over here for now. All right, so how do I want to handle this? Let me start a folder. Get rid of this. Inside the folder will be a layer. All right, color to that I want to change, but wait a minute. Wait, did I? UV. Okay, so I'm jumping the gun here. Substance, go away. I have Blender work to do. Let's turn that off for a second. Got to apply the mirror. Go to UV map. Wrap. Wrap. Here's the top. Mark theme. Thicker. Unfortunately, this is a commission, so I gotta stick to parameters. I've got other models that it'll be thicker than this, but yeah, this one I can't do much more on. Unless the commissioner asks for it. Oh wait, I don't want to do that one. Clear seam. I wanted that one. Let's see. I think I have another model that's quite a bit thicker. That'll be a VR chat model that'll be for sale. I have to open it again to see. It might not have been that much thicker, but just to see for a second. Is it this one? Actually, before I let that get seen, I should make sure it's safe. She's not that much thicker, but this was another one that I'm slightly working on. I'm going to change up the hairstyle, but and obviously the textures are not done. In fact, there aren't any textures yet. Let me turn it off again real quick. Oh, yeah, no, it's safe to. Yeah, I don't even have the clothes or the. Or do I? Are there textures on this? I don't feel like maybe there are. Oh, there are some. Two textures. And the chest will be able to get bigger as well. Yeah. That's another project for another time. We also got Juniper I'm also doing at the moment. Is this the right one? No, this isn't the correct version. Yeah, no, I've improved this one. Um, I I would say I don't see why they couldn't, but then again, I'm not as familiar with the interface for making that stuff happen in the VTuber softwares. Like I need to do a deeper dive into like Wardo and really learn how that program works. See what you can do with it. What's wrong with the slider bar? Wouldn't that be more useful and you can actually customize it? Because the toggle would just be on and off. Maybe with an animation. Um, I think this needed texturing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, VC doesn't do sliders. That's probably why a lot of people I hear, like, as they get bigger, they move away from VC face and all that. Like, they'll have custom Unity programs made so that they can, do their own custom stuff. Wardo is probably the one to look at right now for 3D avatars because I believe it has a lot more functionality to it. Yeah. I hear. Now, this was probably a year ago. I hear not Unreal is the better program for the standalone VR chat, like Project Melody. Uh, well, I think. Well, a lot of the V Shoujo used it. I think. Anyone who was doing full body at the time, they were making uh, Unreal. Yeah, that's what I heard. Making a simple VTuber program was not too complicated in Unreal. I've opened Unreal once and that was it. So Beyond that, I don't know anything about it. Alright, so this, select. But yeah, I would, right now, Wardo, I think, is the program to look into. Because I feel like, with what I've seen, it probably has a lot more potential. The problem with Wardo is there's not going to be a whole lot of tutorials on it right now because it's so new. New being like, it's still like maybe half a year old, I think. Like I see a few tutorials that are, oh no, there's a 10-month-old tutorial. Maybe it might be almost a year old now. But I don't know how many tutorials are really out there on it, so. I'm actually running on Wardo at the moment. It's just the only thing I ever did was get the model in to get it functional, and then I just didn't go any further with it. So I'm currently running Wardo. I just don't know how to do anything else with it. But I need to make a new avatar before I, well, making avatars for other people, I should really focus on it. But I don't have a test subject at the moment for more advanced features and some basic stuff. But it should be the biggest problem with like even VR chat, like scaling of things, is you're risking actually it might be easier to show than tell. Which model? Actually, the other one, the first one I was showing off, the one that I'm going to put for sale, I'm trying to put scalers on. Yeah. Let me turn the other blender on real quick. So, the problem with scaling the body parts, like thicker thighs isn't too big of an issue, but like the chest can be a much bigger issue. Because I think, now I haven't looked at, yeah, it's a lot of clipping issues and deformation issues. Come on. Oh, this blender is having a hard time right now. Do I have some... Hold on. Subdivision's off. Why are you having issues? Wow, it's having a really hard time editing the mesh. Let's turn off the entire head, hair. So the body's the only thing showing right now, right? There's only 30,000 polygons. It shouldn't have an issue. Yet it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to check my computer, make sure something's not fucking up. Substance is consuming a good amount of RAM. Oh. Is it? On the sliders, it's not that loud. Unless it just changed. Or did it just get loud compared to the last soundtrack? It should be at the levels that typically music is played at. Like, I should be a lot louder than it. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. That's weird. Oh, let's make sure, like, I think Nikkei is still running. No, that's not coming through. All right, so, that's weird. So that's the music that you're hearing, but my audio says that I'm twice as loud as the music. Yeah. Yeah, something weird's going on with my blender right now. I'm having issues. But what tends to happen? Let me go back to the other. How does this work? Okay, this is where you find. It's just that other blender. Let me shut you down and restart you. Okay, too loud. Start the base. Wait a minute. No, it's on the Eevee engine. All right. So what is going on? Why are you not working well? Yeah, it's just something's going on. How about if we go to non-color? Nope, still an issue. Yeah, I mean, I actually paused my music, so. What is going on with this mesh? Subdivision is off. Wow, something is just lagging really, really hard. Preferences, system. Oh, that should be CUDA. I'm not sure what is up with this file, but I might have to make a new one. Huh. I'm going to reset my music, though. Let's turn that off. And turn it back on. Oh. Okay, that's loud in my ears. But it's not playing for you, so... I might go mute by messing with this, so... shrink wrap might actually be part of it, now that you mention it. Clothes might be using some. Hold on. I need to deal with my audio. This is too loud for me. Alright. I am back. Is the music playing, though? There's no music? It should be. It says it is. The VB cable, and it's lighting up. I have an idea. I do not know. Okay, so... No, I can't mess with it right now. How about in here? Alright, I think Twitch might have, fucked with some stuff. So, basically, between my last stream and this stream, I set my audio to be on a VOD track so that the music got cut out from the VODs. But I am suspecting now that that might not work anymore. Maybe? Or something about the OBS, or I set it up wrong. The problem is I don't know that I can undo what I did without restarting the stream. Oops. Oh, stop recording. I don't want to record. So, settings. My audio settings. Audio for streaming. So, VOD track is set to 6. And it's checked to on. Audio track is set to 1. And then if I go... And that's the setting I can't change. If I go over to Advanced Audio Properties and scroll down to that one, VOD, track 6 is checked, which should be the VOD. Oh, I'm sending audio to the VOD and nowhere else. I did it backwards. So now you probably are starting to hear stuff. Maybe? You have to let me know. It's quiet. Okay. I mean, it's not supposed to be loud, but I did turn down a bit. Yeah, there's a range. I think it's what I saw was like somewhere between like -40, -30 is where you want background music. The problem is some of the music is really quiet and then some of the music is really loud, so finding that right balance is the trick. Anyways, let's see if I can figure out what clothes are causing problems. This has a multi-res, the shirt. I don't know if the shirt's attached, though. Let's turn it off. The multi-res would definitely cause issues. Nope, not the entire problem. Alright. Yeah, I just want to try and make it so Twitch wasn't so upset at me with music. Which does mean now that the VODs will not have music to them, but... Decimate was after the armature. The problem is like, if you turn all these off, shouldn't all this stuff as well go off? But I'll just turn everything off. Clothes. I'll leave the mirror on. Oh, okay. Something there. Alright, so what I was trying to explain before was with scaling. Now, I haven't looked at anyone else's like VR chat models that do that have sliders for like thickness of the hips, thighs, chest, and all that. But I do know like one of the issues tends to be is when you get the larger you get, the more deformation problems you end up having. Because the mesh is stretching beyond what it should be. So, turn on wireframe quick. So right now you can see, for the most part, the quads are all roughly the same size. But when you start scaling things, the size is going to change, and then things are not going to work so well places. And I have a custom rig here that I think probably helps with a lot of it. What? He's not supposed to be that big. Did I just make her a certain size without saying, oh, hey, the shirt scales too. That's good. Because, yeah, I wanted to try and make it so that she scaled. That looks about right. I think the mesh was probably level at the bottom of the shirt. Probably have to set a size. Yeah, it makes things hard, especially like if you wanted to add clothes on top of it. Like if someone wanted to come in and added a shirt or some other top beyond what I gave it, they would have to have enough knowledge to go in and really like modify it so that it worked well on all the settings. So that's why I was intending to actually go and buy a couple of like Gumroad models that have that feature, and I wanted to see how they did it and then how their physics worked as well, because I've seen a lot of people, and I don't know why, like they have their chest physics set up like that, and I assume that's for when it scales out. And both of these bones actually play an effect on physics. Like the further out one messes more with the end, but from what I understand, the way I have it set it up, this actually looks nicer when physics actually go to happen. These things bend down and then this bends this way, so it's more like the chest is bouncing up and down rather than pivoting up and down like this. This isn't as natural, this motion. Let's see if I can independent rotation. No, that's moving in the opposite way I want it to move. Actually, let's see if I can do this real quick. Alright. Oh, not that. Yeah. I mean, this is the stuff that improves people's knowledge of how to make rigs, right? Because they want that extra little boing. Let's see, rotation. Bones. We want on, I think, the X, normal space, probably like 0.75. So copy, do the same thing over here real quick. So the way this should work is it should be more like that. When the bone starts bouncing, this other bone here bounces this way. I think I might have the setting off still, or wrong. Or maybe it was right. That's right. It just might be too much. So this looks like more akin to real-world physics, where it does point down, but it also squishes down at the same time. And I'm just playing with settings, and this would get played with in Unity as well. So, but the problem with this is when you try and scale it, if the bones aren't scaling with it, like this, then you start having issues. And as far as I'm aware, in Unity for VR chat, when they make scalable bodies, they're doing it through blend shapes alone, which means the bones are not getting bigger. But again, I haven't really looked into someone's model who does this, so can't say for certain. I just know that they're using a blend shape as well. So that would be the bones staying the same size while the chest getting bigger, which means the deformation is more extreme the further away the mesh gets from the bone. Not to mention all the stretching. So my thought was why I added these bones in here is, let's see. Oh, I didn't rig these right. Here, this, that. So my thought here was I'd have one bone here that could scale up, and it would scale all the bones with it. And you can, I'm pretty sure you could do that in Unity. Though you have to do, obviously there's becoming more issues where this isn't bending right over here. And then other issues down there. But you can, at least for a smaller degree, like from a smaller, well, and then there's that kind of issue, I guess. What did I scale there? All this. So if you wanted to go from like, and you can see how it doesn't go well when it goes too small, but like I could definitely go from this size to maybe that size without an issue, and the bones stay along with it. The problem with that is the spacing might need to change. So it might just be that this bone doesn't play a part of it, and I just have both these two bones here scale and then move apart. And it just will be part of the animation. Yeah, it's the bigger the model is, like if they start at D, they can go to double D and beyond, but they'll have a hard time getting down to B. But if you make a C cup, you can go from B to D. But if you want to go to double D, you need to start at D. If you want to go bigger than that, there's a range you can play with. And I don't know, the physics seemed a little off from what I was seeing. Yeah. So, like, even with what I'm doing, like, you might do this, and then if you have an issue in here, you might also have to go and have a blend shape that corrects this issue. But then if you do that, then all the clothing also has to have that correction. And when people want to put their own clothes on, it becomes an issue because they have to then make the corrections themselves. And VR chat is very not noob friendly when it comes to that. If you want to just use out of the box models from people, it seems fine. It seems like it shouldn't have any issue, but when you start wanting to do your own clothes beyond custom textures anyways, people who know less will have more problems. Not to mention, I mean, just uploading a model isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world of VR chat. So, I mean, pretty much everyone has to have some level of skill, I guess. Yeah. So, and I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure a lot of VR chat models, the ones you can buy, they don't have sliders to do much of that just because of all those issues. And I'm making this to be a VR chat model that I could put up on booth just because I haven't really done one. And I'm trying to figure out what all features I want. And I did want to do the where you could change the size, but I also want to do like thigh physics and have the belly have some physics to it. But again, I need to go get a model that has all these features. And the problem is I don't know which ones do because I don't buy Booth or Gumroad models. So if anyone of you knows a good model that has all those physics that I could purchase and then have a look at, see how they do it, I'm all ears. Yeah, I want to see what the latest physics are. Because, I mean, to be honest, I don't go into VR chat all that often. And I don't have a whole lot of friends in VR chat. Like, so if I do get on, I'm likely not going to have anyone to go hang out with. So I do not get to keep up to date with all of the latest stuff. And pretty much, like, the only times that I want to be on VR chat is when I'm not in a public world. But because I don't have a lot of friends in VR chat, that means the only places I can go are public worlds. Because I want to avoid the kids. I want to avoid the trolls. And it's kind of hard when all the people I'd want to hang out with are in private lobbies. Like, every time I've gone into a public world that's had people, like, I've had random people just come get up in my face over dumb shit. And just kids yelling in the background or running around acting stupid, saying dumb stuff, trying to be cool. So, like, probably the only places that I've seen that you can get into that don't have all those people are the roleplay lobbies, actually. So, like, Purple Lotus, where you can just go to their site, sign up, put your name on the list, and then when they do lobbies, which I think they might be doing one right now, you can hop in as a roleplay character and you don't have to deal with any of that bullshit. Granted, you have to actually be in a character, is the thing with that. Which is fine and all, if you've got one. I am not very well practiced in roleplay. At least that level of roleplay. Like, I've gone into the Purple Lotus several times with a kobold character I have, but I never really knew what I was doing, and I didn't really have any purpose, for lack of a better term. Like, I had an idea for the character and all that, but I didn't know how to have the character like want to interact well. So it was more or less just hang out, watch people do shit. What I'm doing here. This is not my task for today. I need to work on the other model. Yeah. I mean, I have the basic idea for him. It's just it's probably more of that level of roleplay when I have a hard time here still being my VTuber model. It's not like a natural thing that comes to me. I'm not used to improv. But like I've watched some of the RP streamers, like I watch Uzu a lot, Miss Universe, Momo when she streams it, which I don't think she's streamed any RP, at least for VR chat, in over a year now. But like I've watched the Ascension Academy, I think they called it Neon Divide at the end. I don't know if that's still going or not. Ad break. All right. I was setting up clothes. Get off the rig. Alright. I believe I am back from the ads. Did I set this up? I got it pulled out. Oh yeah. VR chat's hard to find people to hang out with. At least for getting away from the trolls and the kids. Other than the VR lobbies, or the RP lobbies, the next best places that I could think of are when the VTubers do their VR chat hangouts. That's the next best thing I could think of anyways. Like I've been to Gothic Bunny's VR chat hangout. She did one like a month ago? Maybe 2 months ago now, I can't remember. And I hung out there for a bit. And everyone there was a lot better. I don't think there were any trolls or people being all dumb. Granted, a lot of the bigger VTubers anyways, they you have to either be subscribers or something to get in. Plus, I mean, the bigger ones would have so many people trying to get in that you wouldn't be able to hang out for long anyways. So the shorts were done, the top was done. What's this? Those. But other than those two options, yeah, I don't know how to find people to hang out with in VR chat. I mean, I guess I'm sure there's Discords, like you can get on a random Discord that's specific for VR chat hangout stuff. That seems awkward to me. But that's just me. Then again, I mean, that's, I guess, no different from jumping into a public world. Yeah, I feel like basically you would go in with friends who are already playing, and you would meet those friends. And then basically you would just go from there, and as you meet people, you just, every time you get on, you either request to join on someone who's already on, that's in your friends list that you know, or maybe the people have set times that they get on. I'm not sure. These need to be... You know, I'm not going to cut these. I'm just going to leave these as your typical old cross. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's basically just trying to be social. Trying to be extroverted when, you know, you and everyone else is probably introverted. I think it's a scarf. Let me get you. I will cut it in here. Actually, let me separate this. Mesh, separate, selection. Mark seam. I am back at it, yeah. I did kind of take a bit of a break after doing Juniper both Saturday and Sunday. Sunday doing it for 12 hours from midnight to noon. Felt like a little bit of a break was needed, otherwise I'd be too burnt. And Juniper's model isn't even done yet. Yeah, pretty much. I did some tweaking on it over the next couple days because I saw some glitches in it, but I didn't do anything major with it. Yeah. Need to do more focus on commission. And I am working on yours too, Ruin, so. I've got two male commissions, and I'm kind of working on the bodies at the same time. I mean, about the same features, same build almost. So working on one is working on both. Yeah, well, still, I don't want to take forever on commissions. I don't want that reputation. Yeah. Select. Highlight. UV. Too far up. UV unwrap. That works. Gloves. Yeah, I'll go. No. Seeing. Oh. That's not good. And over here. That's uniform, I guess. We'll just delete. That happened there too. Close on that one. Yeah, well, it'll be fine. Yeah, you've been working. UV unwrap. Select UV unwrap. I don't. What the fuck? But why, though? What happened? Oh, what the hell happened? I might have to redo the bottoms of these. Anything else messed up? Yeah, something weird happened with this. All right, let's. Go to this. Select one boot. Solve. Delete. I'm gonna need to mirror it again. All right, so now I can work on the one. And something really fucked up with this. Rebuild a bunch of it. Select these. You know, it might be that I gave it a I did a bevel. I gave it a bevel, and it looks like that's what fucked it up. Right. Alright, so I think that got rid of the main issue is this. So, this needs to be fixed. You and you merge. And all of you merge. You merge at last. Actually, we'll give it start front. Yeah, it would have been the same. Hmm. Simplify. How do I want to handle this? You know what? Ooh, nah, that's not good. I'm just gonna get rid of all these. And take the time to merge these down. Merge. Probably a faster way of doing this, but I don't know it. That means that this actually does need to touch here. The other one's getting in the way. I don't like it, but it'll do. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to reduce that down. Or I'm still gonna have to reduce it down because it's still off by 1. Yeah, see, that's an issue. All right. Okay. Well, that's my model as well. Not sure what that was about. Ooh, let's start that back up. That right there is probably part of the problem. Everything's twisted. Yeah, spirals. Not good. I'm not sure what caused that crash either. I'm going to remove all of this again. That's a loop. So 13, 11. That should be right. Should. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that was right. Not, great. There's like slight relaxing. All right. So now, grab this. this. Then apply the mirror. Then reparent. Then get deformation. So now, okay, should be bound. Why are you not bound? I'll try with automatic weights, see if that changes anything. No, it doesn't. Why not? Bones have deform. One doesn't. Had this issue. I've had it recently. How did I fix it? There we go. Gonna need some modification. Wow, there's a surprising amount of people still streaming for this late. It's Thursday, right? Not Friday? That's true, I suppose. I'm just seeing people who normally aren't on late, and people who normally aren't on for another couple hours on now. This is weird. What? Alright, well. The boots are fixed. So I can... They're not... I got clip issues, but I can do that later. So, for now, I'm gonna work on cutting it up. Mark seam. 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 Mark seam. Seam. This is not a good place for seam here. It should be on the inside. I realized I'm doing this all on one boot because I've applied the mirror, then none of this is applying to the other side, so I'm going to do that again. You know, there's a bunch of mesh on this that I can get rid of. Let me hide body so I can see in here. And actually, let me separate the bottom of the sole. Actually, before I do that, God damn it. All right. Select this. That'll probably be good enough for now. Oh. I've got another bad loop. How did I manage that? How did that work? How did that happen? Might have something to do with up here. Maybe. Might be that loop. Maybe. All right. Epic, why are you coming up on my stream? Game capture. You're not supposed to just select anything. No, title must match. This one's gonna be tricky to unravel. It has to do with this. I think it has. Does it have to do with this? Because I needed more. Well, it won't matter. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Then on this, probably get rid of everything here. Maybe more. Just pull that back a little bit. I'm going to mark seam here. Get rid of these. Gonna get rid of this seam. Okay. I'm gonna join these. And then mirror. Pipe mirror. Put the body back on. Go to UV unwrap. Wrap. And it all come out pretty neat. Wait a minute. These must be all the laces, right? Separate selection. You need to have solidify. You need to not have the back side. Just the rim. Apply. And once again, I must delete this boot. Join this back. Now apply the mirror. UV unwrap. Select all UV unwrap. Alright, that looks better. Those are a lot smaller. Alright, sure, is that all the clothes? Ready? UV unwrap. That would be everything. Alright, so big things on here first. Boots are pretty big too. Gloves. Alright, is that it? Looks like it. Alright, so this is now ready for texturing in Substance. Once I export it. So, save, file, export, yes, body, selected only. Smaller. All right, that should be exported. So now I should pull up Substance, and now I re-import mesh. And there we go. That's more like it. Other than the fact that these textures might not be correct. Any of the references real quick? Yeah, it's definitely going to be leather. Sign. The shoelaces? Yeah, they've got their own. Clothes black and boots are now on a different material. References again. I'm in post mode. File, export, FBX, body, export. And I'll just have that over there. Well, I work on substance now. Mesh. Re-import. Alright, so this shouldn't have black leather. So we need a cloth. Alright, so now I need a reference pulled up outside of substance. I can get the basic colors. And this one, same thing. Actually, can I go copy, paste? There we go, that'll work. I'll put this in here. And then we will change the color to that. And we need to turn on height maps for both of them. I can have a little texture like that. That's fine, but not what they had before. And then for the gold one, all right. And then this, more cloth. Your base color will be that. I'll have to paint stripes on you later. Turn off the height map. Don't need hair. I mean, I suppose I could, well, no, because that whole head isn't part of it, so. Head, laces. There was a way to scale some of these. That's too bright. which is just going to be your basic weird aluminum. Probably don't need to do anything to it. Copy that. Nice. Map down a basic color. Oh, I know, I get it. Not what I was expecting. Okay, so let me try this. Put this in here. Add a mask. Right. That's part of a problem too that I have with substance. I painted here, not over here. There should be a fill. Then we can select purple. Problem is this is project painting, and that's not what I want. That causes issues. So how do I prevent it from doing that? Alright, that's what I needed. Alright, so I see why they do this now. So now I can come in here and change up anything I want, whatever I want. I thought those were part of the metal. They are. Oh, they just don't look metal without the other materials. Okay. Let's give it color. That way, when I'm on base color, it'll actually have something. The body looks way too shiny. Friends. Okay, the tail's got a gradient on it. Wonder how I paint that. I don't think I've UV unwrapped the tail. No, I have not. All right, so I mean, I suppose I could do the hand shading on the clothes. And there's some details still left to do, or small detail. Material, base color, because that's all we really need. Welcome. Ads are about to begin. Alright, I think I'm to the point where I need to pull out my tablet. And the ads are over. Time to pull over the tablet, I guess. Means I'm gonna move all these windows. Minus Photoshop, don't need that up. Welcome back. I am working on textures. So over to this monitor. Readjust my entire desk. Wish I had this thing on an arm. That'd be nice. We're gonna recalibrate my avatar. Alright. Stylus. Glove. And then relearn how to use this again. I only played with it once in the last few weeks. Okay, now it's having effect. I don't know what was up. Oh, we're lagging again. Why? I fixed this last time by reinstalling drivers. I'm not doing that again. The drivers are already up to date. Maybe if I just exit the software and restart it. No, still lagging. Wait. Was it drivers or was it Windows Ink thing? Alright, smooth. But I have a feeling. Let's go clothes black. Alright, it's got pressure sensitivity. Alright, it seems to be working now. Alright, so. Shadow. Alright. I feel like this filter setup needs to be adjusted. It needs a mask. Add black mask. Actually, it doesn't need the mask. Because it'll only paint where I want it to. So there's... Why is that over there? Why don't things just work? Oh my god. Okay, that's insanely dumb, and that's gonna cause me a fit eventually. Every time I hit this button right here, this down arrow, which should drop down the list of like normal, multiply, color dodge, subtract, add, all the different layer types, it's opening the menu on a different monitor. Let me save this. What if I move it over here? Okay, if it's over there, it works, I guess. Whatever. Normally I like my layers on the right side, but whatever, I will live with this. That's what I have to do to have this menu over here, which doesn't even show up in OBS for some reason. Multiply. What's the color of my brush? Green. Okay. So what I need is actually not that. I need a fill there with a mask. It's black. I need that fill there color. Give me a white mask. I need a black mask. And the color will be this darkened. Now I paint on the mask. Alright, what is the brush called? And I realize I might very easily miss messages. Because I'm looking in an awkward angle pretty far away from where the chat is. This one? Shape cone. Hmm. Hmm. What the heck? Let me switch over to 3D. Why is the spacing so... Oh, sorry about missing the messages over on Kick. Yeah, when I'm right now using my tablet, I'm looking down and I have to look up to see messages, so it was, I did not notice. Thank you, though. You're still there. Okay, am I having an issue with... So it's either I have pressure control and rotation of the camera's laggy, or the camera's smooth and I have no pressure control. This lag is bothering me. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Substance. Okay. I need to see if I can fix this again. No lag when using tablet. Same post, but I'm talking the same problems as you have passed. Substance lag issues. Issues navigating the report when using Windows Ink is enabled. If you move the pen very slowly, there's no problem. But as soon as you move faster, if you disable Windows Ink, you have no more lag, but I lose pen pressure. Drivers update. I never did update my GPU drivers, but okay, well, they don't give an answer. That was September last year. Alright, so disable thread optimization option in NVIDIA control panel. Well, these are issues from a long time ago, so not exactly sure where that option is. All right, there's threaded optimization. I'm going to do it specifically for substance, though. Threaded optimization off. Apply. Wait for it. All right. No luck. Still lagging. Yeah, any official ones say that you can't turn off video settings when looking. How to fix center and substance pain. Okay. That did not solve anything. Maybe someone in the comments mentions it. Why does this have to be such a pain? This is just turning into another reason why I don't like substance. If I have to reinstall the driver every time I want to use substance, or every time I turn on substance, this is going to be a big problem. Is there any settings in here that deal with the pen? Interface options, default, viewport, camera speed, baking options, preview options. Nope. Windows ink black. So let me try reinstalling it just to see if it can just run through it real quick and fix it. Programs. Huion. No, it's just a package you run. An old version driver is detected, and the old version will be uninstalled. Okay. Uninstall. Installed? No. Working area, yep, that's the right area. Windows sync is on. That's the only thing. Alright. Nope, did not solve the issue. Come on. I'm trying to rotate. Just let me do it. I do not want to... Why is this happening? I need to view the wireframe. Oh, reinstalling the drivers caused an issue. I feel like this is just not my best work. Alright, this is bothering me a lot. Can't navigate very well. Do not know what to do about this issue. Um, could try just using the mouse the whole time, but Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Substance painter. Lagging. Rotating camera. That didn't help. Using a tablet. You know what? Let me save. Let me restart Substance. Restart Substance. Open recent, open body. Nope, did not help. Windows, ink, pauses, lag. Whack-a-mole suspect issues. Enter services, turn off the service. I don't know, this seems like it's gonna take me some time to figure out. I might just call it for tonight. It says I've been going for 2 hours, but I know I started earlier than that because I had a pickup. You know what? I will probably go to Snow, because she will be doing... Oh yeah, that's a nice looking character she's working on. Let me just copy it. All right. So that will be it for me for tonight until I get my problem solved. I might probably be back tomorrow just because I need to keep doing more work on this. If I absolutely have to, I'll just go back to painting in Blender, which I know I can do. It just doesn't do materials nearly as well. Anyways, Snow is another 3D modeler who does the same thing I do, making models for VR chat or VTubing. And she's currently working on what looks like some kind of elf dancer. So I'm sure it will be up a similar alley to my stuff. I've read it her before, so. Yeah, that should be it. On the weekend, I normally do my own stuff. I don't know if I'll do Juniper some more or if I'll keep working on commissions because, I mean, I need to get things done. Anyways, have a good night. Have fun with Snow. She'll teach you just as much as I can.